All right, number two, beginning lifter, sometimes older than that, lifter traps. I see people get into constantly that just are maddening and have been happening for years and years and years. The second one is just emulating anything you're doing off of somebody who is at the very top, some fucking genetic anomaly, genetic freak. You're not Larry Wheels, you're not even Larry Big Wheels, you're not even Larry Training Wheels, you're not some long lost Lillibridge brother. The Lillibridges are a great example because they wrote probably the single worst training manual slash book slash unevenly, inconsistently formatted PDF I've ever read in my entire life. And the fact they had the audacity to sell it for $40 when there's like 3 pages in there about just like a center justified one line per band name list of all the bands they like to listen to when they're training. And then there's another like 4 pages. It's just like a Lillibridge family tree. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Those guys don't have any fucking clue what they're doing. They're just strong because they have excellent genetics, every single one of them. And they have no clue what they're doing. And people buy their program, buy their training manual, and try to do things that they do. It's all dumb. Everything they do is stupid, and it only works in spite. They're strong in spite of their program, not because they have some huge better understanding than people that suck more than they do. So like, I heard a guy that trained with them one time. They always ordered pizzas. Like each one of them ate like a large cheese pizza after training for a couple of years or something. I don't know how true this is, but I think it's hilarious. So I don't care. I hope it's fucking slander. I don't give a shit. So like they would order the cheese pizzas and like wouldn't do like protein shakes or high protein meals or anything like that because they were all like vehemently like, oh, protein, it's worthless, it's stupid. We eat these cheese pizzas and we still get stronger. Like they each ate a large fucking cheese pizza. It's probably 120 to 160 grams of protein per fucking cheese pizza that you're eating. But anyway, so trying to jump on board with these training methods with kind of zero regard to the things that go into how those training methods were put together. As just like I'm not a fan of doing programs at all. Like I'm not a fan of periodization, the way most people structure their training and things like that. Not anymore. I used to be. I just don't think it's worthwhile for most people to beat their head against a wall for 12 weeks at a time just to reset and start all over again and stay the same forever. But anyway, like there's so many other factors that go into people getting stronger that isn't just the training that they're doing. So it's kind of a trap. It's more of a Ponzi scheme, like fucking. It's more of a cash grab for the people that are writing the programs and stuff like that. For the people that are selling their training, if they're not doing individualized programs, individualized assessments, and stuff like that. So there's an assessment process that needs to be done on beginners. That's all that I'm saying. And then the program that they do needs to be set up around that. Now, obviously, not everybody has those resources. Not everybody has the money or the people around them to do it. But luckily, we have the entire compendium of all shared human knowledge in our pockets all the time. So all that time you spend fucking around trying to, find another 531 to do or another, NSUNS program to do or another Shaco program to do or something like that. You could just be reading about how strength and conditioning works, how basic human responses to exercise work, and formulate something that's actually going to work for you long time versus something you need to switch up every 6, 8, 10, 12 weeks and start all over again pretty much from scratch.